So, I've jumped on Forza Horizon 6 this morning. It has literally come out this morning. I've played it some more this afternoon after I've got home from work, and I have some thoughts about it. This is completely unscripted. There's some notes on a screen next to me, and other than that, I'm just going to natter pretty much, and then we'll see where this goes. So, starting off with, there's an actual story, kind of, to this one. You kind of arrive in Japan, and then you're staying with someone, and then you go and qualify, and then you start earning wristbands like in Horizon 1, which I really like, so I love Horizon 1. If you've not seen it, go watch that. And so far, yeah, I mean, I've done up to the green wristband qualifiers, but I haven't done past that yet, just because I've only had a couple hours to play the game and I wanted to get this video out today. But there's a bunch of other things to talk about, so I'll keep going. There is a Horizon playlist, but it is not active yet. I imagine it'll come active either this week or next week once people have got time to play the game, grind a little bit, get some credits, that kind of thing. Other than that, in relation to that, it seems that I got credits a lot faster. After maybe like 2 hours, I have like 450k credits, and XP seems to be a little less important compared to the other one. So, compared to Horizon 5 where you got a roughly equal split, the game seems to give more for discovery in terms of credits than XP. I felt like half my credits were being earned from just exploring the map. And rewards other than that kind of stay similar. I mean, you have an accolades menu, which is now called a journal, which has the same kind of reward structure. You complete a race, you get a reward. You complete anything, you get a reward. And there's challenges and things like that through it. I haven't had a chance to properly sit down and look through everything quite yet, but I'll get there. One thing to actually talk about on that note is the menus. They are very streamlined, and they've trimmed down a lot of the classic Horizon look where it's a ton of menus, and there's considerably less. I imagine they'll add maybe 1 or 2 more for the DLC like they normally do, but right now it's very small. I don't know how I feel about the UI though. They've kind of gone for that more curved look to the UI, which Horizon to me is always kind of a bit boxy and broad. I mean, Horizon 3, one of my favourite games, I think was more curved with the UI, but other than that, it's very curved and I don't know how I feel about it. It does lean towards the game's more arcadey style though. Speaking of arcadey style, the game itself I think is harder generally. I think it's mainly the physics, because the physics, as with every Horizon game, have been tweaked considerably. They are very, very, very sticky compared to the last game. The last game itself wasn't that bad for stickiness in the corners, but this game it feels like if you don't let up on a corner, or you don't brake hard enough on the run up, you will just fly straight into the wall. In the footage behind this, I'm probably doing just that, although I don't know what I'm exactly going to use right now. But other than that as well, the drive avatars are much, much, much more aggressive, it seems. I mean, I did see a couple that I recognise the names of. There were a few Playground developers on there, but that's probably just because the game came out today, so it's not actually hit peak player count. And you know, Subnautica 2 came out recently, the game that broke Steam's record for 2026. So yeah, that's probably also not great. But at the minute, that I've had to drop the difficulty down from my standard, which is on expert, down to above average, just because I was struggling that badly the entire time. And at the end of it, I was just like, I'll drop it down, because my first race in the entire game I got 5th, and then I got 2nd, then 1st. So I dropped it down a little bit to get a feel for the new physics. I'm playing on the same settings as with Horizon 5, because the settings are the same. They've not changed any of the settings really. There are much more UI changes. There's a proximity map now for cars around you. There's more UI changes than anything. Other than that, the open world itself is denser, it's prettier, although I don't think it's much of a graphical leap compared to the previous game's graphical leaps. You know, there is Horizon 3 to 4, 2 to 3, but that could just be nostalgia, considering I thought Horizon 4 was so much prettier than 3, and I think the colour vibrancy has a lot to do with that. I think Horizon 4 had a very nice colour palette, and Horizon 6 has the same palette, so I'm really hoping that it'll look very pretty once I can get deeply into it. Right now it's spring, so I'm hoping by the time it hits the winter season in a couple of weeks, it'll look amazing. But right now, on this topic of look, they remodeled the cars. I remember reading an article about it. I can't find my source, whether it said they rescanned a ton of the cars in the game and they look so much more detailed in this game compared to Horizon 5, 4, 3, all the other games. They look so much more detailed. The reflections have clearly been tuned a bit in the windows. Everything looks great. It looks even better. I think the colour palette, I'm going to talk about this again, is definitely going to help, because Horizon 5 had a kind of muted brown and grey, sort of orangey colour palette, because, you know, the game is set in Mexico. And this game so far has a very varied colour palette. It's got greens, greys, silvers, it's everything. I'm really looking forward to exploring it more, but kind of on a similar note, they have garage customization now. So you can customise your, like, home garage, which is really cool. I did not expect that to be a feature. It's kind of janky from what I can tell. I need to sit and work on it and kind of feel it out. But once I get around to it, I'll sort that out and I'll show that off. In relation to the garage, they did the normal thing. If I can find the footage, I'll show it on the screen, where you get all of the previous cover cars for the games, although they cut it off at all the Horizon games and Forza Motorsport this time. For the last game, they did all of the cover cars from Motorsport 5 all the way up to, well, no, Horizon 1, Motorsport 5, all the way up to Horizon 5, and no, not Forza Motorsport, because that came out after, but there's still a bunch of free cars that you can get if you played the previous games. Other interesting things about cars, you can find aftermarket cars, which might be in the background footage by now, where they're just cars lying around the map. You can just buy them. It's like people who bought cars, modified them, they're selling them for like 50% off. So I bought a Mazda, I think it was an MX-5, and that's now there. I've got that. It's a very nice car. I'm enjoying it. And instead of barn finds, they seem to have changed it to be like the treasure map system from Horizon 5, not 6, where Horizon 5's treasure map system was relegated to Forzathon. There's now cars, which I haven't really explored yet, just because I've been getting to grips with the game, and honestly, I'm looking forward to finding it, because I think it would be more fun to explore. Besides that, when I was playing the first Horizon, like, rush event, when I did the qualifying, there were familiar names in there, because they threw in a couple of Easter eggs, where you had names like Scott Tyler driving along, because it's where a bunch of people from the festival drive along. Zayn Malik from the first game, the kind of antagonist, quote-unquote. You had Glenn, who ran Drift Club in Horizon 4, and sadly, Papa Fernando has not returned for Horizon Japan. His vocho will be missed. However, on that note, I think I'm actually going to end this, just because I want to get back to playing the game, and sitting here recording this is not me playing the game, so I think I'm just going to go and jump back into it. I don't know what else to say. If you want more of my thoughts on these games, go and watch my other videos. I need to go, bye.